How your son? He made the team this year? He said he wasn't tall enough.
Isn't that gold?
Yeah, we're gonna cook this Sunday, okay?
Come by. Is what you leave.
That's your new girlfriend?
Yeah.
Champion Access is an amazing program that what it does is like a crash course in business for people who are not in a circumstance to really take a business class right now. And even if you could, what it does, it gives you a network of business people who master a certain technique in business or have risen to a certain status in business, that a network that you would not have been able to make even if you had gone to a formal business school. And it's amazing because it's not like other places where if you learn, you learn. If you don't, you don't. They make sure you learn because we get tested on what we're about to learn to see how much we know. And then we get tested after we learn to see how much we learn. So there's no way for you to come out of Champion Access and not be a better person, because everybody has their own goals. It's not like they want you to reach a certain goal. They want you to reach your goals in life. So what it does is it helps you become a better business person and a better person, period. So Champion Access is definitely something that anybody who wants to be on board will hop onto, because not only are you making people better, but you're making business better. And
I learned to just deal with what I have to work with, and eventually they'll see my hard work and hard effort, and I move up. That helped me. Jason, the other speakers I listened to, when I heard Shamika, how she came up, and it's like the same thing I'm going through and the same thing I went through, and I'm still trying to move past that and still be in the work field and deal with my personal life. That's when I love to come to work and I love to coach it, and that's when I'm sad that's the last day. You know, I was talking about it all day. But I really appreciate Champion Access. They helped me a lot, and the funders, I hopefully get a lot more. We can do a lot more projects and a lot more activities, and hopefully it's more than 2 days a week and more than 2 hours. But I really appreciate it.
I can't speak for everybody else, but I can only speak for me. This is my second round in Champion Access, and this is like pretty much like my first actual like after school or after work program that I've actually took my time to come in. And I can say in Champion Access, it just really, like Keenan said, opened my eyes to bigger and better things. When I came into Champion Access the first time, it was a red shirt. And when I came in it, I was hoping to gain knowledge on a business level so I can move up and get promoted. And all the knowledge that I learned in the first class, I did take it into initiative to better myself in a personal and in a work-first life. And I did get promoted, learning all the techniques and everything that I learned in the first class. And when you asked me to come in the second class, I had no shot of a doubt but to say yes, because I did enjoy the first one. And in this one, it was a whole bunch of knowledge that I did learn. Hospitality. Hearing Shamika's story was really inspiring. I didn't lie about that. It was really inspiring because, like Christina said, her past is pretty much like what I went through and what I'm going through right now as well. And what I'm going through, it don't break me, only made me a stronger person to pretty much achieve more in my business life and in my personal life, you know? And I can say Champion Access is my favorite place to be to, because I can be myself, I can learn knowledge at the same time, and I am comfortable with everybody here. So I do think Champion Access is a good program to continue on, and I really do hope it's more classes to come.
We always live in a society where like things are uneven. So I like the idea of Champion Access to like low-income people and probably great people like champion, like they say, Champion Access, like people that really got skills, but because they being in an area or in a neighborhood or the financial position where they couldn't really believe in themselves, Champion Access is actually the place to be, and they can just like boost yourself and say, you know what, hey, you can do it, you know. And they brought people here to prove that. They brought people that were from burger maker to director right now. You know, people that succeed from their life, from the hard life they had, and today they better themselves. And we are talking about discrimination and stuff like that. Champions are showing people that you can go through this stuff. It can get you stronger, and you can just like fly in your life from just being in a class here. So I feel like this non-profit is really a place not only for low income. After thinking about it, it's a place for a human being to be, just to learn about itself and learn about other people. You know, because you can be successful in life, but the need of having like maybe boost your self-esteem or be a better person, sometimes you don't learn, like you just like, you get that from some other people, and Champions is about that. So that's what I like about this program. I learn a lot from other people, and believe me, before I didn't think I could learn from anybody, but from Champion Access I did learn, you know. Say that. So thank you Dandy, thank you Aisha, thank you Alison for creating this amazing program that can kind of helping people going forward. Thank you, thanks a lot.
I pretty much like to say that thank you for letting me join this program again. It's really opened my eyes as a person. Before Champion Access, like working was just, you know, something I did to get by. But now I know that I have people that believe in me, and my self-esteem is going up, and I'm getting ideas on how to do things. I have Allison trying to help me write up a proposal, which I'm working on. It's like everybody has their work family, but you guys are my second work family. You know, I see you guys every week. I want everybody to do good in their lives. Everybody's always supporting one another. And it's just when you come here, like even if you're having a worst day, you know, you can come here and talk and everybody gets their point across. And I don't know, it's something that is just special, you know, like to have that kind of support. Because in this age and in this day, these years, the 20s, you really need that, and you don't get that from the neighborhoods or from the backgrounds that we come from. And it's really nice to know I have somebody I can talk to. I have somebody I can ask advice from. And it doesn't really hurt that we get exposure on YouTube so people can also see, hey, that person that I just seen at Five Guys, whatever, she's not as dumb as I thought she was. She knows what she's talking about. She can speak. She can express herself. And without you guys, we wouldn't have the opportunity. So I just want to thank you guys, and I hope that we're able to continue the program. That's all.
Thanks, Bobby.
It's almost like family, and you don't really think you would get that type of environment in a 2-hour class. But somehow, when you step into this environment, it's just different.